Welcome to the Scottish Basketball Podcast. We post weekly episodes on the senior game in Scotland. You can join for free on Patreon and Spotify to receive a notification when new episodes are released. Search for the Scottish Basketball Podcast. In this episode of Scots in College, I chat to Pollyanna Storie about her final season at the University of Calgary. If you like the content, share and send it to a friend who you think would like it too. I'm delighted to welcome Pollyanna to the podcast. Hi, Pollyanna.
Hi.
It's your fifth and final year at Calgary, and you couldn't have written a better end to the regular season, sweeping the varsity game on senior night, earning a Canada West All-Star selection, and now a place in the conference final after a remarkable win. When you take a moment to reflect, how would you describe the season overall?
Very up and down, honestly. Obviously, coaching changed this year. We didn't really know what to expect coming into the season, but our main goal was just to do as best as we could and as a team build over the season. And I think we did that. Like, we really built. First semester, we obviously went undefeated, uh, but then we knew the second semester was going to be harder just because of the teams we were playing. We're all uh, Canadian ranked teams. So we knew it was going to be tough, and I'm just really happy that we've managed to end it the way we have, and I'm ending my career getting to go to nationals and my second final. So yeah, I'm excited.
You mentioned there the head coach change. This year's head coach, Sarah Bestlink, she's spoken about the three fifth-year players, yourself, Amelie Collin, and Sydney Millam, each bringing something distinctive to the group. She described you as the high IQ leader. Tells you quite a lot about how she has seen you this year, perhaps rather less about how you've seen yourself. What has that role actually meant to you, and how has it developed across your 5 years in Calgary?
I think I've always viewed myself as somewhat of a nerd, I like to say. So I like that IQ kind of role. I know I'm not the fastest and I'm not the strongest, but I want to be the smartest. And I was just really thankful that she could acknowledge that. And over my 5 years, I've just learned from so many great coaches and players that I just want to pass that down to my rookies and my team this year. And anything that I can input into us winning ends up being that kind of style. And the three of us as seniors, we know our roles and they are very distinctive, but I think that's why it works. And yeah, I was just really appreciative that other people see that side of me because I do see that in myself and I do like to focus on that part. So yeah, it was just really nice to hear.
Your numbers this season, you've averaged 11.5 points a game across 24 matches, shooting 44% from the field. There were nights where you went well beyond that, 25 against McEwen, 18 on senior night against Mount Royal. What is it that separated those performances, and what other performances do you look back on as your strongest this year, and why?
I think those performances come with like the style that we were playing for those games. Like every day, someone else is going to have to step up. And those games, it was my turn. And there was other games where it was the same thing. There was one of my goals this season was to have a better field goal percentage and playing out of position as a five a little bit more. Honestly, helped that shooting less threes helped my field goal percentage. But yeah, my teammates gave me the ball in the right position. I honestly didn't have to do much for those. And a game I do remember a lot is that I was proud of was I went 100% field goal against Fraser Valley on I think it was like 17 or 18 points. So those are the kind of things that I was happy that a goal I set at the start of the season actually came to fruition with some of these stat lines as well.
The Dinos finished the regular season at 16-4, and like you say, you're undefeated in the first half of the season. Even as the schedule got tougher, there was still some good momentum through the second half of the year. From inside the squad, what was the energy and training like? How's it been this year, and what do you think that it was that fell into place as the season went on?
It was overall good. Like we were a very close knit team and we're very even in terms of how we act towards each other and how that comes in games. Like we do rotate through our bench, and different people, like I said before, do have to step up each game. So I think that helps when it comes to practice. Like Emily, one of my seniors, she's one of the best defensive players in Canada right now. So in practice, she's going to push the rest of the team, and other people are going to push her. So that back and forth in practice is always going to help us in games. And the games that we did find that success in, like we swept our rival Alberta, which was I've never done that in my career. We've only ever went 1-1 with them. So just games like that really helped us believe that okay, these practices are working and what we're doing is working. And I think that just got topped off by this weekend with beating an undefeated number one team that most teams are scared of, and we weren't. And the week of practice leading up to it proved that. So yeah, we're happy right now. I can't say anyone else isn't buzzing after this weekend. So yeah,
You mentioned there conference semi-finals this weekend. You went into Saskatoon and you beat a side that hadn't lost in over 50 games. In the closing seconds, with the result still in the balance, your team was able to close down their star player, Gage Krasik, and didn't let her get her shot to tie it. How did that whole game unfold? What was the feeling for you and the team and in the building when the buzzer went?
like overall, it was amazing. Like the crowd there was insane. The environment that we were playing in is the best of the best. Like you can't really compare that. But yeah, you have to respect them, and we have to like Gage is an absolutely amazing player. She's one of the best I've ever seen at the point guard role. So we knew that, and you can't disrespect that fact, but you can't be scared of that, like I said. And yeah, I don't think we've been happier. I don't think there's been a happier moment in my career than that win, honestly. I feel like deja vu from my second year. We had a similar route where we upset and we went to the final, but this year is a little bit more important, I think, as a fifth year, and then also as beating that undefeated team and that team that has been put on a pedestal. And I think the cherry on top was we were the last team to beat them, and then we were the first team to beat them again. So we were the start of that streak, and we were the end of that streak. So it's really nice thing to end with, honestly.
On senior night, you spoke about the 5 years you've had in Calgary, teaching you lessons that had nothing to do with basketball, that you'd grown up through this program in ways that went beyond the game. With Vancouver and the conference final now just ahead, and your time as a Dino almost at an end, what is it you know you'll take with you regardless of that final result?
I think I just can't forget the people that I've met here and the things that these people have taught me. Like I did say, on and off court is so valuable, and I knew that when I moved here, that moving across the world wasn't just a fluke. Like it was to help me grow up and help me learn these valuable lessons. And yeah, this final, I just want to enjoy it, and every step of the way has been important to get here. And I know we have a very good chance at winning everything, and that just yeah, you can't help but smile when you think those kind of things. But yeah, I just don't want to take advantage of these last couple weeks, honestly. And I think me and my seniors, we've all talked together about it, and we're just trying to enjoy it. And yeah, that's kind of it.
Amazing. Thank you very much for your time and best of luck in
Thank
the
you,
final on Saturday.
thank you, I appreciate it.
For more episodes on the senior game in Scotland, join and subscribe to the Scottish Basketball Podcast for free on Patreon and Spotify. If you like the content, share and send it to a friend who you think would like it too. Thanks for listening.